Are we on YouTube? Hey, YouTube.
Hey, you
This is your girl, Cam. Welcome into Real Woman Radio, known as RWR Live 365. I have yes, people. Yes, we got Mikhail in the building. I'm going to say, what's your office name?
Oh, I'm Haley Down
And then I know DJ Hell on the weekend.
also the queen. Yeah,
Period.
I am
See all of them. You know why? That's world. Girl.
everyone.
It's never one of them. It's all in there. Period. So we are so happy to have her in the building. We're gonna go online. We're gonna go on air in just a few seconds. We gotta wait on the commercial finish up. Yeah, on the commercial. No, hold on. That's all on the commercial. Somebody touch it, nobody. Now, period. Y'all won't do that. I need my job back in the morning. But I might be walking in. My code don't work. My code don't work on none of these doors. Yes. Yeah, what's your code? My code.
Somebody go let me up.
Let me hear. I'm like, I'm spending that. And we'll spend that girl. I'm just going to work from home. I'm just thinking myself this morning. I'm bringing it out. Put it in. I don't know. So, what the hell is that from? That's what the ensemble ended up with. Yes. Just like on Free too. But you know what? Speaking of that, what is it called?
What's his name?
Right.
Gotta have a cat.
Yeah, I know. I was like everywhere had a couch. Everybody had a shirt. I don't care what kind of person. Everybody had a shirt. Everybody house was on that's why I love this house.
We love it.
I love it.
Hey, Facebook. I am on August online. My girl,
And you know, there he is.
So y'all get backstage.
Period. You gotta wait on the commercial time. Don't play it. Period. Wait. But this is formal. This is formal. You got like that old. You gotta get some. Touch your fucking up. You gotta get them strength and girdle.
Bank and a girdle.
I don't see how people do that. Say y'all.
Because I can't do it. Y'all go get this belly.
Girl, you gonna get all that. You gonna get that button and all. My God. Hey, y'all. We are on live right here, Real Woman Radio, which is RWR Live 365. I'm your girl, Jam. And Misunderstood is in the bathroom. So what happens is, right, because I can't say she's not here. Because the bosses will be like, where's the girl at? So she here, she just in the bathroom. Right. So I ain't no snitch.
We can't. That's our girl. We gotta look out for our girl. I'm with you.
We got DJ Hill in the building.
Hey, y'all.
Hey. So listen, she got some stuff to tell us. So hold on, because this is happening. I'm gonna let this song play. I'm gonna let Phyllis Hyman sing her song and tell you all about all of the things she got going, baby. She got a whole bunch of stories. So stay tuned in with us. This is your midday live with Major Vibes on a throwback Thursday. Ayo. Y'all heard her.
Oh yeah, you know, you can work off the in the house following the kids.
You can walk off with nothing. Just a granny. And
That is so cute.
yes, I be
Not the
loving.
baby.
Yes. So when I put that day I said, he said, ain't no see down here. They said,
You tried to do it.
so I said, or say, ain't no. I said, yes. So I said, that's what hard. It's hard. It's perfect. I did say, when you guys do that thing, I know what I know. All of this, all of this,
Someone said you did something. You were smart.
no. Like, I feel like she's on my butt right now. I'm praying over this about it. You don't have to.
I have my oldest child, and my youngest child. Yeah.
Everybody like, yeah, look, so. Right. I'll be all the one always going in and blah 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 and all that stuff. Hey, y'all, welcome back. This your girl Jam, and we are in the building with Miss. I was gonna say Phyllis Hyman.
No, I am not Phyllis Hyman.
That's what we got to listen.
I'm your girl, Phyllis Hyman.
What the heck? I just said, my man, this hell. Don't do that. She's not Phyllis Hyman. May she rest in peace. So blessed. Woo, okay. So, DJ. No, I'm sorry. Haley. Hell. What is your real name?
My name is Haley. My mama named me Haley.
Your mama named you that.
Yes, but my community named me Haley.
Really? I thought you named yourself Hale.
Nope.
The community did.
So what had happened was,
Right.
you know, I like going to county commission meetings, city council meetings, and I kept going, and people started saying, there go that girl, she raised a hell. And folks were like, that's hell right there, that's hell right there.
And it just got there.
And then it stuck.
Right. So you make money off of it. I like it. Period.
That's
So first foremost, for the listeners who may not be familiar with you, tell us your Overflow Health Alliance is and the work you do in our community. I know, but just for the ones who don't.
Absolutely.
Bring it up.
So Overflow Health Alliance, we're actually based out of Jacksonville. We started off primarily healthcare as one of the leading agents actually in HIV awareness, treatment, prevention, so education, right? So we eventually expanded. So we're actually 6 years old with Overflow. We're 6 years old with Overflow, but we are in our newer years over here in Pensacola. We've been doing great work. We're actually working on an expansion to Miami and things. So yeah, Miami, Orlando, Jacksonville,
Pensacola, to Miami.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm listening.
Doing amazing things. I have really great leadership. Really great. So when we were founded by two amazing people, Marcus and Josh. Marcus and Josh are just two folks that really want to help folks. They are in healthcare themselves. They have worked in nursing homes and marketing and all these things. And all of it just came together to work for the good of people. And so what they realized on their route of establishing the organization and growing is that healthcare is not just getting people medicine, doctors, right? Healthcare is also nutrition assistance, it's housing, it is mental health, it is clothing, you know, it is all of these different things. And so what we have established here in Pensacola is what we call the Roots program. And Roots is near and dear to my heart because it is a program that I got to collaboratively create with them. So what I do here is being the director of operations primarily for the Northwest region for the program, which is Roots, which stands for Reclaiming Our Own Transitional Stability. Oh yes, see, you learned a little
Yes, I
something.
did.
Hey, AJ. And so what we do right now here in Pensacola, we have a facility. I don't really like calling it a facility. We're not a lockdown facility necessarily. We're more of an outreach center, but also a housing center, right? So our center has individual rooms for 30 people. That includes families. I have 8 family rooms, in which I currently have 5 families. So I have 10 children that stay there.
Oh my Lord.
And they are in a 6 months to a year program that I like to call my adult restart program. So yeah, it's all about financial planning for them, mental wellness, learning that stability, being able to have the resources. They get 3 meals a day. They have their own private rooms. So their rooms have a refrigerator, a microwave, a TV in them. If there's anything that they need, even toiletries wise, like soap, shampoo, toothbrush, all of those
So
things
like
we provide.
Apartment.
It's like a little apartment. It is one room. It's kind of tight. They're not supposed to get super comfortable where they think they're gonna be there forever. But this is a place to really get on your feet, and they have time to do it. But on top of doing that, we also have an additional program within this building that's called the Ready Room. We have women's ready room, which has 12 beds between 4 rooms. We have 12 beds. So they're a little bit more personable. And then we have the men's ready room, which is 31 beds in there. And so those beds are nightly beds. People can come in for one night. They get $10 for the night. They get breakfast and they can get dinner. Any case management services that they request, they can get that. They come check in at a certain time, they get up and go to work in the morning. And it is really for people that need a soft place to land because they're going to get up and they're going to get it, or they need help getting out there to go get it, right? So we're doing a lot of workforce development with that. We're just working really hard with people and making sure that you would not even know how big of a deal it is for people to make sure that they have to have birth certificate, social security card, and your Florida ID or your driver's license. That holds up so much of a person's life if they don't have any one of those 3 documents. And some of us are so blessed to be able to have all 3.
Your document.
Yes, or already be somewhere where we don't necessarily need all of them. You lost your social security card. All right, it is what it is. I can come back and get that.
Right.
But if you're not in a place, let's say you move from somewhere else, you're trying to get into an apartment, you try to get a new job, you got to have those documents.
You sure do.
So that is some of the primary work that we do, is try to connect people with getting that. And so people are looking for.
And that's a whole day job.
It's a whole day job.
When you trying to get to do that, that is a all day job. That takes up all of your day.
All of your day.
Jesus.
And imagine having to be able to stop, pick up kids to do it, or just be able to have enough money to be able to get a meal and have somewhere to sleep at night. So that's what we want to interrupt the system. That is the work that we do every single day. And we don't just stop at the people that come into our center. Okay. We don't just stop at the people that come into our center for those. If I can walk in and need us connect to those resources, or nutrition assistance, we do really connect.
That's a blessing because that's when they say me person, they more than that. I mean, I really believe it's on that.
Oh, yeah.
If they see them, they don't get them. Yeah. I could it just more my mind and stuff, but I took a bit. I need to know this first. Backseat, that's what you're doing. He said, I got some shoes. She don't have shoes on. So he said, right. And I come and go, break it. But don't be doing all that because I don't want to throw him to be thrown out.
Yeah.
But I was just like, it's a blessing to be. I always tell my kids that it's a
Yeah.
blessing to be a blessing.
It is.
Now you cannot give to everybody all the time because you might not have.
You gotta
it.
have some boundaries.
You gotta have some boundaries
You do.
because for you know you giving it all out for period.
Yeah.
But I think that some things you have to keep and hold sacred to you.
Mhm.
If you, Pastor Yates used to say this, the late great Pastor
The
Yates.
late
he would
great
say,
love. That's it.
yes,
Yeah.
he would say, if you don't stand for something, you'll fall for anything.
Mm-hmm.
And I always made sure my boys, I always reminded them of that, not just them, people. I say,
Yeah.
you fall for anything. If you ain't got nothing you standing for.
Yeah.
And so that's how the devil tricks you and tricks
Mm-hmm.
your mind. When you be looking all crazy, I don't know what's going on. That's what's
Yeah.
going on. But we want to hear more about this. So we're gonna come right back, y'all, and let the Shaka Khan, that's my auntie on my mom's side. I think on my mama should be sisters. That's right. I'm gonna use that. Yeah. And we'll be right back, right here with Haley. Girl, I love you. I love you, Shaka. Yeah, that's my song.
We have it's our black and gold family. We are first one ever. But everything we've heard to talk about what we do, there's go straight to that. So come have fun with me because y'all already know. I heard that I might be DJing, but also my PR told me that I couldn't be DJing. So I don't know because y'all know I don't like listening to somebody. Right.
I'm gonna get up there.
I'm gonna do.
What's funny is you just
Because I got frustrated.
you just get right on up and
What people? It's just, you know.
because if you hear, oh wait a minute, what they do? Nah, let me go.
Oh, we just go do a little something.
Yeah, because one of your proteges, thing, I would never forget that. So we did a event in one of these days. She has a group of young ladies mentors. So she usually a lot of times she works there. But she would step back, just come get a practice. They're down up there. They said, okay, you said no. I hear them in the belt sit down like she should have. And that song came on doing that doing that and they probably mingling. And that song said, everybody was
It was a women's event too. So, and what made it terrible was I had texted her and told her to play it. I was like, this is a great song to play with this group of women. Because I knew it was going to happen. And everybody was. We were jamming. We were good. And that day said, who called it up? And I was like, the radio version. So when I say radio version,
I said, also, she's crazy. I said, this land is crazy. This land is crazy.
I said, no way, that was like,
Oh my God. We talk about her all the time. We said it's why. Because I was the host, I made sure we talked about the DJ. But I ain't got time to play.
that's Caroline. That's the way to put it over. That's my baby. Now
you got to a brain.
I got to a brain.
Oh, Lord. That's a brain.
I love that. I love
Like the second door has I thought this thing here. Maybe for that. Oh my gosh, I won't even lie. I don't know. I know I don't care about that. I know. And girl, it's cold now. So why my baby you have a t-shirt? She needs a t-shirt on. I don't want to hear it. Yeah, she needs some on my skin. And girl, I called her the minute I do she laid out. And when it snowed, I said,
Oh my
bring me my
God.
grandbaby because y'all not gonna keep
Y'all
it.
ain't gonna do right.
Nope.
Y'all ain't gonna do
So I made sure I kept. Girl, they was like, because you know people who I said, no, you're not. Right here. She came up she kicked it with us doing the snow. Hey, y'all, welcome back. We're still here. We still got the ladies in the building because who runs the world? Girls. Period. And we ain't even got to explain it. You already know. So this is a commercial. Look at them. I'm loving it. Period. Shout out to whoever that was. So tell us, you was talking about tell us about the part. How can people get in touch with this? Because after you tell us that, we're gonna talk about the number.
Yeah.
So tell
So
us about how do we get in touch?
the Roots program, or just Roots, what we have going on here. You can come, you can just show up, during business hours, Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 4 o'clock. You can come into the building and just say, I want more information. I do not know what to do to get my life started or restarted, and I'm trying to see if maybe, it may not be us who we need.
Right.
It may not be us who you need, but I'm a social worker. I would tell you where to go. So our address is 2200 North Palafox Street, and we're at the corner of Maxwell and Palafox, not too far away from PHS, if you're familiar with that school. The doors are open. The doors of the church are open. You can just come in and see us. There's always somebody there to welcome you. I love giving a tour of the facility. So that you can see what it is that we have going on.
What's your phone number?
And our phone number is 850-741-1228. It's 741-1ACT. And when I asked about that when I first started, it means one act as in one nice act or one act of love.
Love it. I love that. One act. That's right. And then you know what? What I think bothers a lot of people is that when I come to get help, then you'll say, "Oh, we don't do that." But instead of you sending me to the person that does, then you'll say, "No, we don't do that," and people will walk out. So what I like about what you just said is we can't do it. We'll send you in the right direction because we got other people, we got partners.
Exactly.
And let me see how I can help. I always say everybody's story is not the same. Don't assume when you see homeless people, you say, "Oh, he a drunk. She was a drunk, or she was on drugs." Don't always assume because that is not even half of the case.
There's just really no way to do a one size fits all with people. And that is what I think that's where we have failed within our system.
I love that.
And so we do treat everyone who comes in as a unique individual case. So yeah, and I like to be friends with everybody. And sometimes people come in and they tell me about something and it makes me stop and research. And then I get to make a new community friend because I had to stop and research. So that has been one of the biggest cornerstones. And what people don't know, the reason why we are so big on this fundraising too right now, our folks they pay accountability fees. So they're feeding into their financial plan. Also, the citizens who we work with, their accountability fees are helping to situate and make sure that we are able to keep our facility open.
Right.
There are so many that are they're working and they just want to be able to do right, and they know now they're learning what the power of their dollar can do. It's not just thrown away on something else. And it's like, every time I walk out the door, it's $25. Well, every time I walk out the door, I'm not only taking care of my family when I'm putting this money into this program, I am also taking care of 4 other families and another additional 50 something individuals.
There you go.
And so that's what we're establishing at Roots. We are a community. I love having house meetings with them. Sometimes I tell them they gotta have karaoke with me. I know they be sick of me.
Yes, I love that.
But so yeah, we are there. And so right now in the world, actually, our fundraiser, yes, that is very much coming, and that is so important and near and dear to my heart. But we are also getting in front of the issues to do with people not getting SNAP for the month of November. So this year,
that is a mess.
That has been
my heart aches for people. This is gonna be a mess.
It's gonna be a mess.
You saw Jamal Bryant put on his page. Well, they were saying that he said, till the month of November, don't bring your tithes, bring food, because we got a lot of families here who depend on SNAP. Let's feed people.
Let's do
that. And I thought, wow.
It's so stigmatized to receive benefits, and it doesn't make sense to me, right? I wish. I was able to. But it's hard out here for everybody. So why are we making it harder for anybody else? So what we have to do this Friday, so tomorrow, we're doing a food and clothing giveaway at our facility. People can come volunteer. They can come get it. We're having food boxes for people. We're doing that from 12 to 6. We're setting up the bounce houses. We're going to make it a full community day. We'll have some music playing.
That's a big deal.
Yeah, we're going to...
Anywhere you at, I know music playing.
Anywhere I'm at, music will be playing.
Right.
So bring the kids out, bounce houses. That's going to be this Friday that we're doing that. And I'll make sure to post the flyers so y'all can find it on the page. And then the second thing that we are doing is we've partnered with some really amazing influencers. Beth, who is the co-owner of Odd Colony. We have Veronique, who is just all around amazing marketing mogul out here in the world. And then also Emily Lay, who is also amazing and helps people get their life on track. Big mommy influencers, right? But we are doing a Grocery Buddy for Escambia County. And what Grocery Buddy is that people are signing up to be able to get groceries, and we are matching them with people who want to help get groceries.
There's a lot of people want to help.
There are a lot of people that actually want to help.
A lot of money.
And so we have the sign-up sheets that are happening, but we are also additionally taking donations because we know that there is also going to be a greater need of people who are going to need groceries. So the people who may not get matched with folks, if we run out of folks to be matched, we will have money to be able to order a grocery box to send to those people. So we are working really hard on that one. That's number 2. The very last thing that we are doing in order to, get ahead of helping and getting nutrition to people is starting on Monday. At Roots, we're going to start having community lunch. So Monday through Friday at 11:30 a.m. until 12:30, 1 o'clock-ish, we're going to have some lunch and learn stuff going on, but you can come into the cafeteria at our facility and have lunch with us. It's going to be a good meal. We got Chef Beanie. We got a bunch of other people that can really cook and throw down. But they will be having meals. So people can come have lunch with us. They can get the services. Like I say, anybody who comes through our doors, you can ask questions. You'll be able to have. Okay, but so that is the 3 things that we have immediately going on. Now, in the midst of that, we are still getting ready for this gala.
I got to get good for
this gala is going to be amazing. We're going to have so much fun. And Leslie, who is the lead singer of South of Blackness, is going to be with us. Come on now. Yes, let's talk about it. She is amazing. She's going to jam with us. And I just think that my job on the sunshine to come cold. Commissioner Luminay has made, been super supportive of making sure that we have things, that we fundraiser. We've already had calls and get a table. We have more people who are getting tables. It is going to be nice. And I want everybody to celebrate this. What we are doing with the people we're working with. But also help forest so that we can continue to be stable. That's important. It takes the community. It takes the village now. It takes the community. I think, and I think that once we all have to do it, but if you want to talk together, yeah, when you start worrying about how next from I know watch the so what's going on with my house. When we get out of that, you get her boyfriend got her down. Once you get out of that stuff, and you do real, hey, the world. It's so, I really have to do it. It's something really awesome. Oh, we want everybody to hear it. I have a little tea. I have a little bit to tell y'all about tea. But I do want to tell y'all about this. But it just goes to the power of what we could do when we come together. Okay. Could be so different.
We still got I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Haley. DJ Hale. Haley in the building. Now she finna drop some tea. So therefore, I'm telling you, this is now DJ Hale in the building.
No, I don't want to be super messy about this, but I do want to talk about how we need to make sure we have to put other things aside. We have to put personal aside, especially when we are leaders who want to help our people. Yes, especially. Yes. I went to there is someone who I do not know this person for real, who was just really adamant about I don't like her, I don't want her at this event that I'm throwing type thing. I didn't know people didn't like me, so that was like, oh my gosh, right? Me? Oh, me? I'm just like whatever. But so what happened was this event was happening, but they invited my case manager, and my case manager wasn't going to be able to make it to the event. So, of course, he said, well, Director Hale, I really need you to fill in for me. I think it's important. And I know that you said, you wasn't sure because the lady may have stated before she didn't care for you that much, but just go so you can sit down at the table. I was like, I don't mind not talking to nobody. I'm gonna go, see, take the notes I need for you, and then I'm gonna get out the way. So I do. I go to this meeting, and let me be clear, it wasn't conveyed in a way of like I was coming in as a booked building type thing. So I just went, I was like, I don't even know this lady. So she probably don't even know my face for real. She probably name things. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut up. I go in, I sit my purse down, I smile, I see other people I know, everybody's smiling, we're in a really great mood. And it had to reconnect as soon as other people were like, wait, I'm listening. Right, I'm listening. And this lady asked me to step outside. Now, mind you, this meeting is happening at Woodland Heights Resource Center, where I am part of the neighborhood association. This is my resource center, anyways. She's like, I need to talk to you. I'm like, okay. She was like, I find it really disrespectful that you still decided to be here. And I was like, ma'am, I don't know you. I am so confused. Right. I'm so sorry. I do not know you. And she's like, I have a personal issue with you. It was because of something that happened where there was a death, and I am friends with the person who was murdered. And she is family with the person who murdered the person. And I was like, okay, I still don't understand what this has to do with us getting resources to our community. Because if this was something that we could have interrupted together, then that's what we could be showing to everyone else. She didn't give me a chance to get that out. I was just confused. I'm like, I don't know you. I don't know what this has to do with me. But she did tell me she was going to call PPD on me if I didn't leave. So you left. I did, because I wasn't going to make a big. Yeah, we don't. That ain't me. That's not me. I raise hell with politicians who do things that they do. I ain't got no business cutting up on another person who is trying to help the community. But it was so off-putting, and I just sat. I really had to sit back because a few people saw me leave and was like, "What? That's weird." Because I try to lead. I lead with love in everything that I do. I really try to. Everything's joy, love, And not in a toxic way, not in a, there are bad things that happen. People shouldn't have personal issues. People should have their feelings. They should work through them. But when you are in a place where you could provide a resource to an additional 80 something people, you got to get out your own way.
Come on now.
But that's all. That's my tea. That is something that happened to me. And like I'm okay now. I ain't gonna lie to her. Like she hurt my feelings. I had to cry a little bit, y'all.
Oh,
Like, oh my god,
that's sad.
It was sad.
When she could have pulled your resources together, and you could have been helping the family that needs help in this month. Who's gonna be hungry?
Yeah,
somebody's child is gonna be hungry, and you took the time to do that. However, and Nesbitt is gonna be at this.
And Nesbitt is gonna be at this gala at the end of the day.
And this is a formal event.
This is a formal event.
So, right, this is not a sneaker ball. But I'm not
against.
I be having, you should see my shoes. People be like, your dress so long, perfect. I want that.
Your dress so long?
Yep.
Yo, get dressed. If you got some nice sneakers to put on, put them on. It's about jamming.
Hello.
It's about being together as a community, celebrate. Some of my residents are gonna be there. They're gonna come. We're gonna get them dressed and glammed up too. It's gonna be an experience for everyone, and all to experience.
Yeah. We thank you for stopping in with Midday Live with Major Vibes. Yes. And I'm gonna put this on. I took notes, Gail. I took notes. And so, because I'm not, Gail can remember, and she typed fast. I don't. I pick. I be like GY. Yeah, I got to see what I'm looking at. I didn't pass that. Yes, I did, but I kind of anyway, I made it enough to get out for class. Right. So, anywho, I got notes. So I'm gonna post this thing on there. Please, y'all get in touch with. If you can't get in touch with these numbers that I'm gonna be posting, or you can't get in touch with the scan that you're gonna scan on the flyer, reach out to Hell.
Yeah, reach out to me.
She got Facebook, she got Instagram, she got everything. And let me tell you, she responds.
I do.
She does. She really will respond to you. So please, we want this to be a success. This is a help number to stand. Miss Yates taught me that one. Used to do, I love her too, right? We used to do at church on Father's Day, it was women wore hats. The hat represented helping another to stand.
I love that.
Right. So I use that all the time. So when I have a hat on, I put my hat on, or scarf or whatever. It's a hat with helping another to stand. That's my goal. Yeah, I know.
I wear many hats.
You do, see? And you helping another to stand.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Thank
you. That's Miss Yates now. Don't be trying to take.
I'm gonna call
you in. Yeah, call her.
Tell her. I'm keeping your stuff.
Say this is right.
I got you.
We're gonna mark it for her. So thank you guys for tuning in with RWR Live 365. I'm your girl Jam. Gail's still in the bathroom, boss. She's here. She's just in the potty. Right. In the bed. And we got DJ Hell in the building. You know what? Make sure y'all tune in to tomorrow. We got a lot going tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of people coming through. I love it too. We'll have a whole party. We might bring DJ Hell back.
Hey.
And DJ while we in here. Because it's going to be a lot of women. Why? I know you will. So